Los Angeles, some from the other communities here around the area.
So, I mean, looking back on it now, because you're, how old are you again, Grandpa?
I'm now 87 years old,
Okay, you're 87.
and my wife is 86 years old too.
And that's,
And my wife is my childhood sweetheart back in the Philippines. We grew up together, we went to the same school, and because of uh, good understanding to each other, we were the one by the faith of God to have uh, married as man and wife.
you're very lucky. Very lucky, Grandpa.
And I'm thankful to God because aside from all the hardship that we went through, we were able to make it on this age. And now we are staying on my daughter Cleophie, who is with us.
So, what is your advice? Because you're 89, 85? You're 87 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm only 23. And looking back at someone my age, what is your advice to me?
Now, my advice to you younger generation is live a straight life. Don't abuse yourself because you only live once. You have to make use of that life so that you can enjoy it. But that is what I advise. Live a straight life. Be contented of what you can do because it is the honest way you can make something out of yourself. If you want an advancement, struggle because that is the only way you can achieve. But whatever the result is what you thank God because that is your capabilities. Be contented of what you are and lead a straight life. Follow the good Christian way of life and see to it that you don't have to abuse yourself. You know, the greatest the greatest thing that a man should possess is you should have a sound mind, a clear conscience and a sound mind. Live a straight and clean life. Strive hard, that is the ambition of everybody. But whatever the result that you have achieved honestly, it's what you should thank God. And this is according to golden rule. If you have any problem and you have exhausted all your resources, and there's nothing you can do, you look up because there is one above who can help you. Tell your problems to the Lord, and after seeing and trying to pray for the solution of your problem, one way or the other, the next thing you know, your prayer will be answered. That is, if you're honest to yourself and sincere to your prayers. Because clean and straight life is the best way you could achieve happiness in life. You might be rich, you might be possessing talents, capabilities other people does not possess, but see to it that you live a straight life. Then you can enjoy it. Because even if you're a professional, even if you're rich, even if you have all the money of the world, if you don't have a clear conscience, I know you're not living a happy life. The best thing to do is, life is short, make the best of it, but do it honestly. Live straight. Aspire, because that is the inspiration of everybody. Struggle hard. Work for whatever you want to do, but do it honestly. And the result is, you should be contented, because that is what you can do. And it is what speaks for yourself. It's not what you say, but it is what you do, or it is what you have done that speaks for yourself. I would rather be a poor man with dignity and respect than to be a rich man, which I do not command respect in public. Because a man with a clear conscience and sound mind is a man that you could trust, is a man that you can rely upon, and is a man that guide you to follow the good way of life. That is my advice to you, my children and grandchildren. If you want to do anything now, don't do something which you will be sorry tomorrow. And lead a straight, honest, and clean life so that you can enjoy life itself.
So, do you have any regrets?
Huh?
Do you have any regrets?
The question is, do I have any regret? I think I don't have. The only regret I have is I was not able to continue my education because of financial capabilities. However, I am glad that I was born for. I had followed the straight way of life. I struggled and helped myself. And the result of it, I thank God, because I had my dreams fulfilled and a dream that comes true. And I am proud that with my humble understanding, I was achieved the goal in life that I was dreaming of. And I am, or we are, the proudest parents that we feel now. Wala na.
That's good.
Touch still on.
Yeah, stand by. I just have well, because I don't really, I haven't really, I know you, but I wasn't really close to you growing up as a grandpa. I've, I've always been close to Grandpa Cito and Grandpa Totoy
Yeah.
because, we live with them,
You had been with them.
right? And I'm just wondering, because of course when we pass on, we hope that they are in a better place. When they pass on, hopefully we know that they are in a better place with God or in heaven. I'm just wondering, since you're still here now, what is your message to them, to your brothers and to your sister who passed away? Do you have any? Because what am I trying to say? Were you really close to them growing up? Were you close to them growing up as children, or?
Oh, there is a question here about my brothers and sister growing up. I know that is a missing link in life that I have. When my brothers are growing up and my sisters, most of the time I was away from home, because when I was a working age, I devoted myself to work to help the family. So, when my other sisters and brothers were born, I am practically away from home. I go home when time comes to help my family support because I'm working. I had to help the parents financially to raise my younger brothers and sisters so that some of my brothers who, when they grow up, they always come to me and every possible time that they have because they want to make up for the time that I was away from them. They grow up and I seldom see them. And that is the missing link in life to them as much as to myself. When we are already adult, we are all separated, trying to create a life for each and every one of us. Some of them who were not able to step on a higher portal of institution had managed to develop some kind of skill to acquire a job to support their family. And they were also successful because they have sent their children to school. One more thing, when I was employed overseas, I made it a point that all the people on my home country who needs to be helped, I give them my helping hands. I requisition them to work overseas to make a living for themselves. Most of my brother I did. I called them overseas, and it is because of that that they had met their citizenship as U.S. citizen, and they are now making good. Some of them are in Hawaii and in Alaska, and they had started good in Alaska. The Lopez family, that is under my sister, Regula, which is now 84 years old, who also is already old enough and wanted to go back at home. She's at home now, trying to recollect or trying to be with old folks in the Philippines.